What is going on? What is going on? What is up, people? Am I live here? All right, am I live? We got people tuning in. We're going live again from Watertown, from the famous Flat Earth Studios in Watertown, New York. This is Flat Earth Watertown, New York on YouTube live talk. And we're going to talk live about stuff. We got a couple viewers. If you're a biblical flat earther, come in and say, so we can see who we're talking with here. I'm going to talk about a video that I seen today. I want to see the. Hola, mi amigo Rodriguez. So I want to talk about this video that I seen with a 102-year-old woman named Ruth. Ruth is 102 years old. When they taught her the earth was flat. Then after the Great War, they taught everybody it's a globe. And then Ruth wakes up at 102 years old. It's the most powerful I have ever seen. So you're home now, you're not driving, that's cool. Thanks for coming through, Rodriguez. Have you seen this video of a 102-year-old woman waking up to God's truth of creation? She gives her testimony that she was taught that back in school, back in the day. And then the Great War happens, and then she's being taught the globe. It is the most powerful testimony I have ever seen in my life. So I want to know if you've seen it. I got it in my playlist. I'm talking about, it's in my playlist, and the name of the playlist is called The Most Powerful Testimony I've Ever Heard. So I mean, Earth World. Like it made me cry. Everybody that I have talked, they're crying. It was posted the other day, and I mean, it already has. I see this as 15,000 views already. So it looks like he's got a nice viral video, and it looks like that's going to be really good because I mean that's kingdom work right there, people. Kingdom work. So we got two people tuned in. We got Rodriguez. He says, I would like to invite you to my channel one day. Okay. All right, Rodriguez. All right. Live stream then? Is that what you do too? I will give you my best. I have to talk in English, really. I'll do my best Spanish, but I mean, I'm not going to go for Terra plana. Terra plana. Terra plana. Terra plana en español. Terra plana. Am I even saying that right? I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it. But anyway, yes, I would love to do a show, and I would have to sharpen up my Spanish, which isn't very much, but I would do my best. But I'll be honest with you, I would say most of them have to be in English, so we can get to the point. So, yeah, we both going live. I hear you. We can do that. We could totally do a live to live. Man. Listen, I had well, you were listening earlier. I had Mikey on. I had Mikey Smith. So if you're just watching back there in the background, we had a guest on the show today. We had a guest called Mikey Smith, horizontally opposed. That's his YouTube name, and he lives in Saskatchewan, Canada, and he's got a lot of great videos. And tomorrow, this is what tomorrow. He's gonna go undercover. He's gonna act. He's gonna pose as an out of work crisis Mikey is going to pose as an out of work crisis actor, and because he found a guy that's a crisis actor, call him up. He's going to call him up and try to find out where these studios are, find out different people he knows. Mikey's going to go ninja style. Mikey's going to go ninja style and try to get some information on the crisis acting world. So Mikey's not even done. That's what Mikey's up to. Mikey's doing that tomorrow. Mikey's doing another thing too. Listen to this. Okay, okay. Well, either way, I'm glad you found my channel, bro. I'm glad, Rodriguez. I'm glad you found it. What was I saying? Talking about what Mikey Smith is up to. So Mikey, he's also going to try to break some kind of Zoom. I guess Black Swan's part of it too, but Mikey's going to do his own thing. But Mikey's going to try to break some records, seeing how far he can see. So Mikey's up to a bunch of stuff up there, and Mikey's been a flat earther for a minute, man. True warrior up there in Canada. He's got a sign for the last year. Mike has been driving around with a flat earth on top of his car roof. Yay, Mikey. Like, come on. Woo, hey, that's flat earth. Hey, man, that's flat earth warrior stuff right there, man. I'm loving it. Oh, Mikey's in. What's up, Mikey? Okay. Mikey says, or a story. And okay, yeah. Mikey, I was just talking about you. As you can tell, we're talking about some great news. We got a lot of good. Monday's a great. Today's been a great flat Earth news day. All right. I got three. I mean, I got. There's a lot of news today. There's more than just one thing in the news today. So the first thing I want to, since Mikey's here in the chat, let's talk about Mikey for a minute. Mikey's going to be doing some ninja stuff. He's going to go on undercover for us. He's going to get some intel. He's going live tomorrow. Mikey, when do you think time you're going to go live? When do you think you're going to try this? So this way I can plan my day around this, because this is important to me. I'm not going to be live. So Mikey, let me know what time you're doing it so I don't go live when you're doing this. No, that's Charity. I'll catch everybody up on some. I'll catch you up on some flat Earth news. This morning, I'm calling a zombie. All right. The Holy Spirit convicted me. Like, listen, this is what happened. This lady's knocking on my door. All right. And she wants to come in. I'm about to do my 11 o'clock morning news stream. And I'm like, no, you can't come in. No, 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 no. You're looking like she's on one foot in the grave. You know what I mean? You know how those homeless addicts are. And I was telling her no. I was telling her no, 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 no. I got to go. I got to do this live stream. And I got praise. I got praise music. I got two. Okay, so Mikey says two. Perfect. I'm tuning in. So everybody tune in to Mikey at 2 o'clock tomorrow. That's 2 o'clock Mikey's time. So that's gonna be like 4 o'clock my time, right, Mike? We're a 2 hour difference. So that's 2 o'clock, and that means it's probably 4 o'clock my time. So anyway, I got this my door that I don't want to really associate with at all. I haven't really wanted to associate with for years because I've. Well, anyway, she starts singing the praise that I, yeah. She starts singing the praise music that I got going, and my praise music was "Break Every Chain." "Break Every Chain." Everybody knows that one. She starts singing it. Now, starts singing it. She starts singing it with the voice of an angel. And when I looked into her eye, I seen a nice twinkle in her eye, like the light of God. And the Holy Spirit hit me like a ton of bricks. Hit me like a ton of bricks. I started crying. So I hugged her. She came in. She sat on my couch for like, I don't know, 5, 10 seconds. She got up, went on her knees, and started repenting. And she started praising God. Now I hope everything is well. She's left now. I don't know, but I got convicted. I was entertaining an angel. Like I seen this woman's heart right then. You know what I mean? I had been entertaining an angel, and I was unaware, and I felt a lot of shame for that. I felt very shameful for that, and I cried and I cried. I cried for like 2. Then I thought I was okay. I came live on. Then I came back on live. I told the story again. Boom. I cried again, and then it gets even better. And then somebody says something about a 102-year-old lady. There's a 102-year-old lady named Ruth about flat Earth, and it's recorded. And she wakes up immediately, and is the most powerful testimony I've ever seen. It's in my playlist under testimony I've ever seen. Come on. If you don't know me by now, I'm straight to the point, right to the point. My videos are, yeah, come on, name it right to the point. If nobody has seen this video with the 102-year-old lady, you have to do it. That's what's going on in the flat Earth community, and also in the flat Earth community. This is what I'm going to be doing, and this is a call. I'm calling all biblical flat earthers to join me. I'm calling all flat earthers to join me. I will be flying an American flag upside down, and while I have it hung upside down, I will be standing guard with that flag. If anybody has any questions, so as long as I can stand it, I'll be standing there with a flag on a pole. All right. All right. I got to get my own stuff. I can't just go do it to somebody else's, They'll- you know, then I can't get, but this is what I'm also going to do. I've been thinking about having some type of sign besides just some, standing guard, standing at attention. Um, Look at that. Charity seeing the old lady. Yeah. So guard at attention with this flag. So if anybody is going to say anything about it, I'm going to be right there to defend the truth and to defend that flag being upside down. I will defend that flag being upside down. All right. You got to come through me if you want to get to that flag around or take it down. You got to come through me. So I will guard that flag. And now the sign. You know what God told me I should write on the sign? Firmament. I will have a sign out there. One word to be upside down flag, somebody standing at attention, and a sign saying firmament. I'm going to stand right there. I'm going to have over people that it's going to be visible to each day that are driving up and down right here. I'm right downtown. Right, I'm downtown Watertown here. My back parking lot overlooks. You see my videos. There's a busy street back there. That's downtown. So that's no more breaking news. So Charity says, I saw that video with David White, little old lady. I just watched that video for the second time right before I came live. I cried again. I cried again watching that video. I can't help it today. I don't know what today is. Today's a cry day. So he's really doing some marvelous works. So for those of you that are listening and those of you talking to me, will you in flying an American flag upside down? And my advice is make sure it's your own flag. Don't do it to somebody else's. All right. Make sure it's your flag. Would anybody do that? Because it means a country and our country in distress. Right, Mikey? One of the coolest things this is what I like to say. I've been saying this before I heard about it, but someone else said the sign firmament. Yeah. Um, it's Australia isn't the land down or down under. Australia is the land over. Okay, look at that. Australia isn't the land down under. Australia is the land over yonder. That one better. Australia is the land over yonder. Not, you know, change it up a little bit. No, Mikey's in Saskatchewan. I have a hard time pronouncing that name. Saskatchewan. I can't. I think it's Regina. I think he's in. He's. Oh yeah, you're closer to. Yeah, you two are way closer together than where I'm at. You guys, she's in Minnesota. We sound more similar to each other. I mean, do I have a Canadian accent? Some when I go south, people always tell me I sound like a Yankee Canadian. So they nailed it. I'm right on the border. Minnesota, yeah. So we only got three people in here, but listen, Charity, that's what's making moves. Uh, so Charity, you for a minute, Charity. Are you still? All right, hold on. Charity, I want to talk to you for a minute. Did you buy those stamps? Did you get those stamps? Did you do any more thinking about stamping stuff? The thing is I don't want you to do it because that's your job. You have to make a choice with this if you do this. But even that'd be funny though. We can give everybody an up to speed what we talked about before. I told Charity, she works at the post office. I told her to get a stamp and start stamping flat earth stuff, whatever. There's a lot of people's houses she'll reach for just a little bit of ink and a pad. Should be flat earth stamping. That's what we'll call that. Flat earth stamping. You know what I mean? That'd be funny. But you got to be careful of doing that. But it will come down to a choice. Are you openly a flat earther? Charity at work. Are you openly a flat earther? Okay, so does anybody got a regular job? Is anybody an open flat earther? Is in Charity? Are you an open flat earther? Or do people know you know biblical creation? Because I don't know. I'll tell you what. I don't know. I wanted. So you think it should say research flat Earth? Well, I'll tell you what, Charity. I'll leave it up to you. You can say whatever you want it, but just whatever it is, whatever you put, I'm sure it'd be fine. Listen. There's been lots of times that I've had ideas behind me. That painting has been in my head for months, and months and months. That has been in my head, in my head for years. You know, my activism, my city council meetings. My city council meetings were in my head for months before I started going. So if you get an idea, just work it out. If you think about it, you bring about it. So basically, if you pray about it, you know, because we're lining up. Remember, when the Lord says how to pray, He says, "What does the Lord say? How we should pray?" You know, He gives us instructions how to pray. And what's that? If it's His will, well, guess what? We're doing the work. It's weird. I think you can any flat earther who's a channel and he's producing flat Earth videos. I guarantee their story would be just like my story, where God's grace has abounded. We have no idea where it's going, but God keeps unfolding and unfolding and unfolding a path for us to take, something for us to do. It's just amazing that once you line yourself up right, it's a discipline. Think about putting it on just on live, right? I have neglected a lot of things like my house cleaning. You know, I still didn't go to the grocery store. I just went to the gas station, got a sub real quick. You know what I mean? Instead of going to the grocery store. Like, and I gotta come back live. You know what I mean? Like, pushing, pushing, pushing. There's too much going on that's not being known. There's too much greatness. Listen, that video, 102-year-old lady, I think is gonna blow this thing wide open. That is the listen. I want to take my television, my and or whatever my laptop into city council when I go play that video in front of. I should play that mayor that video for the mayor because the mayor said he's Catholic. It doesn't matter. Like we're all the body of Christ. There's good Christians in all the denominations, even though there's a bunch of deception out there everywhere. Regardless of whatever, good Christians, when we heard the truth, we know. And that's what happened with Our Lady. Must adjust frequency. If you're talking to me, I don't know how to do that with my laptop. I don't know. Maybe that's what I don't know. I don't know. So is everybody watching? Everybody who's in here? We got some of my favorite people in the room right now. We got Mikey and we got Charity. And they both see these people with the wrenches? Got my respect. That's what's up. Because these people are biblical flat earthers, and that's what's up. This is what this channel is all about. We are flat earth. Listen, we're being real. We're not trying to hide anything. I'm being real. I'm not trying to put on my Sunday best. All right. I don't even go to church, right? Because why? I can't take it. I can't deal with it, people. I can't deal with all. I can't. When you can't get the first page of this book correct, the first page, if you can't discern that correctly, I'm not going to your church. I don't care. If you can't discern the word of God, I'm not going in your church. No reason to. Why subject myself to that? Does anybody see that way? If you're going to a church and the pastor doesn't know about the truth of creation and he's your pastor, why are you submitting to him? Don't submit to that man. He don't have no wisdom. He's deceived like the rest of them. Come on now. Up in here today, like we did yesterday. We're gonna do it again tomorrow too. Until when? Until the wheels break off. But we're gonna ride this one until the wheels break, man. We're going, man. We're going hard, hard, hard. I'm push, push, push. We're riding. We're going hard. Wait till this channel gets a budget. Can you imagine me like one of those big channels that are actually have a nice income month to month with everything that they got going on? Could you imagine this channel with a budget? CNN and Fox News would go out of business. No one would ever watch them ever again. Listen, I would be Alex Jones. I never watched Alex. I never was a fan of Alex Jones, but I'm talking about his personality, how loud and I could do. I don't know why I'm fired up over this. That's me. You know what I mean? So I have that Alex Jones personality where those stations would come crashing down, and I would do it by building the company straight up from the bottom. That means I would control everything that's produced, everything that is broadcast. It would be its own company. It would have its own airways, its own frequencies, its own everything. That's what would happen. No station, all right. It would be its own station. It would be its own call letters and everything. All right. That's so fast. It's going to be broadcasted everywhere. Right now, I'm broadcasting on, of course, YouTube. Everybody knows that. Well, okay. Yeah. You know what? He's been asking about it long enough. Why don't you? I don't know what your other account is, and I don't know, but if, hey, TV, I checked your channel out the other day and I made a comment. So I commented on one of your videos for you. So I liked or not, but I got your review and made a comment for you on one of your videos. But if you can figure out what account that was, Charity or whoever my moderators are, sure, unlock that. I don't even know how that's done, but if it can, go ahead. He's been asking about it for like 2, 3 days. He's been persistent, so uh I don't even know why it did. I mean, I don't know. I don't haven't banned nobody. That's up to my moderators. My moderators take care of the chat. So my moderators take care of all that. Which is they do an awesome job. I got the best. If you see somebody with a wrench, ask them anything. They're gonna give it to you. They're gonna give it to you straight. They ain't gonna deceive you. They're gonna tell you when they don't know. All right. They're gonna tell you when it's their opinion, and they're gonna tell you when it's the truth. Same thing on this channel. They've earned my respect. There ain't no reason to be sugarcoating nothing. All right. So that's what we're doing. So what do we got? We got any questions coming in? We got any questions? If not, I'm just gonna repeat the news, which is let's talk about the 102-year-old lady who just gave a testimony. A 102-year-old lady gave a testimony about in school that the earth was flat. After the Great War, they changed it to the globe, and she believed it. She ended up everybody else did. At 102 years old, she wakes up. It is the most powerful testimony I've ever seen in my life. It's like a 9-minute video playlist under the most powerful testimony I've ever seen. And it was, guess where that came from? That made him cry. And I was like, what is it? And they said it was a 102-year-old lady waking up. What? 102? A 102-year-old lady waking up? I got to see this, right? I mean, that caught my attention right away. I mean, ooh. And then the video was just posted the other day, so I go watch the video and made me cry. Made me cry right away it was so beautiful. That little old lady was so cute too, man. I just want to go give that lady a hug. I would like to go give that lady a hug and I'm not sure if she's in Connecticut or she says she grew up in Connecticut, but I don't know if that's where that video was taking still. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's the East Coast thing. I don't even know where Dearth is, man. I don't even really know much about that guy. I've heard about him stuff. Yeah, she was chair sweet. That little old lady, man. I just want to go give that little old lady a hug and just try to at least let her know. I guess there's a donation thing going on for her right now. So I guess if you want to donate over on Durst on that video, there's a link to it. There's a big description of everything what's going on with her. It is the best thing. That should be the number one right now. I don't know why that lady's testimony isn't the number one news. I watched it twice today. I cried the first time. I cried the second, and I guarantee when I get off live, I'll probably watch it again and I'll probably get choked up again. I'll probably get choked up again. Listen, why it's in its own playlist called "The Most Powerful Testimony I Have Ever Seen." It that is what Flat Earth needed. Flat Earth needed that video. We need that video because here's the thing: there's a lot of people like me who grew up that will listen to their elders. And when people listen, 102 anything, it doesn't matter. You could be 102, and doesn't matter what you're doing at 102. People want to know what's going on at 102, whatever. You got to interview somebody. That's interesting, man. We'll hear what that lady is saying. Same thing. The same thing that happened to that lady is going to come right through the screen, and it's going to hit that person right in the chest, and they're going to be new again. New. Do we all remember how we felt? How the light of God, when we realized He's right there, when we realized He's right there above us, okay? And we get raw on unfold right before our eyes with that interview. That's the most testimony. Listen, today's Monday. If God's doing these kind of great things, all right, on a day, what does Tuesday got? What's going on Tuesday? Hello, I'm excited. Anybody else excited for tomorrow? Anybody else fired up for what God has in store? Does anybody get my channel? Does anybody get why I'm going live? All right. Listen, man, we got kingdom work. What's Jay Sobe say? So Jay Sobe says, thought it was awesome when she said she was praying to God. Oh, thought it was awesome when she was praying to God, asking where he is, and the messenger came to tell her David was her messenger. Listen, that's powerful. The lady says, this is what happens. She says she's praying to God, wondering where God is. She doesn't know where God is. Because when you believe in the ball, spinning ball through space, where's God's throne in the sitting above the firmament and all that? And that's what the global eye does. It takes God out of the picture. And this little lady is praying to God, asking where God is, praying for wisdom, praying to God every day. And you know what? Video, you'll see the breast. I'm pretty sure if there's any biblical flat earthers in here right now, you already know about that video. Also, hit the like button. I still didn't get notified. I don't know, Charity. I don't know. I'm sorry. I did my thing. I scheduled and sat here and waited like 10 minutes and went live. So I did it. Maybe I didn't do it correctly, but I think I did it correctly. Oh, that that same relief that she felt was the same relief that we all felt when we found out that God's right there. That same relief she felt is the same thing that happened to me. I felt the relief of like, I felt rested with God. I felt rested when I found out. I felt comforted. I felt like that's how I felt. This is how I felt when I found out. You know, I was buddy Jesus, right? I was doing the I was so happy. You know what I mean? If I could smile even more, I think my smile was even higher that day. All right, all right. I mean, when I found out, just like that little old lady, you know what? I hope that lady just keeps living and living and living, and everybody, every news station, and their in the across the face of the earth come seek this lady out and does an interview with her. Wow. Because this lady was just lives to like 120 like the Lord has said. Let's start praying that. Let's pray for that, Lord. Lord, just give this life as you can pour into this lady, Father God. Well, let it be for your work, Father God, that this lady, Father God, this is the first time I'm praying on live, which is this is a Bible station, right? And I'm just now praying on air. But anyway, Father God, I just pray that you fill this lady with life so she can give her send them. Oh, it's such a powerful testimony. A powerful testimony. So thank you for coming over and hitting the like button. I do appreciate that. So that means we had a couple more people that like the show. All right, all right, all right. But listen, I can't get over that her video. I'm just so happy. Listen, I don't know if I could even sleep tonight. So that means we might have an all-nighter. I might have got just like so pumped up in the spirit where we're all-nighter, baby. I'm not saying on this. I'll be taking my breaks and stuff because my butt hurts sitting in this wooden chair. Oh, that's another upgrade. Oh, I've been sitting for hours and hours and hours in a nice hardwood chair. All right, it's not even a computer chair that's nice and cushioned. It's a kitchen. It's a kitchen chair. It's out in the kitchen, but hey, I don't have a computer chair, so this is going to work. This is what we're working with in Flat Earth, Watertown, New York, because we talk about the truth every day, all day, nothing but the truth. And we're going to talk about the news. Flat Earth news. That we're talking about flat Earth news. So, got something to share. Who wants to share something with the kingdom? Who wants to share some kingdom work? Who wants to say something about it? You guys think there's anything I don't know that you would like to share? I might be the only listen, I'm probably not the only person that doesn't know. I just about every time out of these chats. And it just blows my mind what I've been learning lately. That's why I've been like addicted to coming live because of why you guys, we are the body of Christ. We are biblical flat earthers. I need you guys to interact with me. Talk, I mean, the chats are lighting up, but tag me. You want to ask me a question? Tag me. All right. This way it catches my attention because sometimes I just, and I don't check the chats for a few minutes. So, do, 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 do. What do we got? And of course, we've got the Bible. Oh, you know what's cool? I just opened it. I just flopped it, and it goes to Luke chapter 3. And this is what I just want to read the title of this. Just what Luke 3 is. Look what Luke chapter 3 is. John the Baptist prepares the way. Prepare, prepare, prepare. Here cometh the Lord. John, here cometh the Lord. We are preparing a way. Preparing a way. Better than that, we're just living life too. Listen, life's hard too. All right. I live in the ghettos. Things are tough, man. I mean, what I learned earlier though, I can't have a hard heart towards people like that anymore. I just had to try to be nicer than people. Okay, so the Lord worked with me on that today, but He's also working in the money of a 102-year-old lady, and then we're gonna have. Listen, we got 9 people. Please join me in fly American flag upside down. I'm calling all biblical flat earthers to fly the American flag upside down. Why? That's a signal for a country in distress. All right. And when I do it, I'm going to be standing guard at that flag. So if anybody responds to that, they have me there to talk to. But I will be standing guard with the upside down flag so nobody messes with it. All right. Because that probably will tick people off. But I will sign. And there'll be one word on that sign. And that one word is going to be firmament. Firmament. It means a lot of things, okay? I'm going to be standing attempt at that flag to make sure. I will be defending that flag. You understand? Yeah, listen, I'm for real on this here. Where I can to catch people's attention. That's true. Rooster says, when you wake up, you also get better at understanding of why people act like they do. That's true. I think about this all the time. I understand that we are spiritually above other people. When you can understand things because you got to peel back the layers. Yep. So we've been live for 41 minutes, and we got Charity doing her thing in the comments, making sure everybody's good, which is Charity hasn't had to fix nobody up, which is good. There's been no fixing. No fixing today. That's just good. Oh, no fixing this. So that's good. That's good. We got 8 people watching. We got 8 people liking, and there's not 8 people in the comments. So what's up? What's up? So you guys talk about anything? Ask me anything. Yeah. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they've do. We've all been deceived and dumbed down by the international liberal satanist shifty Zionist. Yeah, we've all been deceived. What's up, Piper Bear? Piper Bear is from the UK. Isn't somebody else from the UK in here? I think guy is also from the UK, but not from England though. He's from was from Europe anyway. He's from Europe, Netherlands, I think. Piper Bear, Piper Bear, Piper Bear. I'm glad to see you come by. We got some amazing flat Earth news. And I'm going to start with the 102-year-old. I don't know how long you've been listening, but there's a 102-year who hears about flat Earth and she wakes up. She gives her testimony of how when she was a child, they taught flat earthers in school. And then war, they were taught a globe. All right. It's in my playlist under the greatest testimony I've ever heard. So it's the most beautiful I've ever seen when it comes to the testimony of Jesus Christ and his creation. Well, here's the whole thing. I don't want to, for me, I'm sick of defending my beliefs. I just talk with other biblical flat earthers. All right. I don't want to try to debate the globe. I'm over that. I'm over debating the globe. Checkmate. I mean, there's no debate. I mean, you're wasting your time debating. I'm moving on from debating, man. No way. I'm moving on to sharing with other biblical flat earthers. But if somebody, listen, but if some people have a genuine question, if people are genuine, because trust me, I'll know the difference between a genuine question and someone who just wants to debate me. If they're genuine in their question, absolutely fire away. I'll answer. I'll sit up all night answering questions. But if you're not genuine, I'm not interested in debating because this is a biblical flat earthers channel. We got no time for deception. I'm not trying to deceive anybody because here's the whole thing. What if we have somebody on the fence and there's somebody watching, reading what you're saying, and they're on the fence and they've been thinking like you the whole time anyway, right? They're going to be reassured by your comments that, oh, yeah, I might be crazy. You're going to distract them from the truth. So that's why I got people with wrenches. I don't want any deceptions from nothing. You come to this channel, you're going to hear the truth. I'll let you know when it's my opinion, and I'll let you know when I don't know. Right. Uh, right. Charity says exactly. You tried. That's all you can do, and then you move on. That's right. Cognitive dissonance. That's what Jay Sylvie just said. What's up? What's up? What's up? Rock of love. Rampant these days. Yeah. Cognitive dissonance is very rapid. Listen, I suffered from it. I suffered from it. Right. I didn't think you could get nothing over on me. Right. I think we all felt like that. There's no way. There's no way. I can't get nothing over on me. But they did. And they did to everybody. That's the crazy thing about it. Everybody, they got everybody. Got them. Got them. I mean, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, here's something that's cool. This is a saying that I've heard. Lies become truth and then lies again. I seen that I seen that meme somewhere. But let me say it again. Lies become truth, but will always become lies again. That's pretty powerful. I heard that the other day, or no, honestly, probably a couple months ago. I thought that was a pretty cool saying. Lies become truth, and then become lies again. So, so that 102-year-old lady's testimony of how she was taught flat Earth in school, God's creation, just the way it says in the Bible. And then after the Great War, they switched it. Get any better than that lady's testimony? I mean, come on. I'm thinking about dragging my laptop into city council with me, setting up and like forcing these video. Like, look what this lady said. She's 102, so shut up and listen to her. That's what I say. You know what? This lady's 102, so shut up and listen to her. You know what I mean? Shut up and listen to the 102. She commands your respect and your attention. Listen to what this lady's saying. Don't we all feel that way when we're around like really old people, right? Or it could be just years, but don't we, we tend to, give a lot of respect. Like, doesn't matter, like my grandmother says something, doesn't matter. Did you do it? You listen, especially to the oldest person, too, man. Right. No, we researched it to wake up, and she just woke up right up. She woke right up. Now, when I've been doing my flat earth, there's been several times where that person has woke up immediately like this old, not as cute. I mean, come on, that little old lady's the cutest thing. I just want to give that little old lady a hug. I mean, come on, you know, it's man. So, so we're talking about that. We're talking about that. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So, Charity, I don't know if you answered the question I asked, but I wanted to know: are you the people you work with? Yeah, you're right. Nobody be yeah, right. Um, be cute as Ruth, right? She won't. I mean, like that's the best. That's like if you're in the YouTube testimony world, get out of it because you'll never make a better video about flat Earth testimony than that video. I don't know. I'll never get. I don't think. I mean, come on. God keeps one upping me all day. God's been one upping me all day. Just when I can't believe it again. I can't believe it 3 times today. Charity, I wanted to know: do the people you work with know you're a flat earther, or do you keep that quiet? Yes, get off. Listen, That her testimony is more important right now. It is the hottest flat Earth news. The 102-year-old is the hottest flat Earth news out there. It's hotter than anything going right now. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I told you I'd give you the truth, and I'm telling you, the 102-year-old lady is the hottest thing in flat Earth right now. Hottest video. I'm telling you. It just came out, and it's got a couple hours ago or an hour ago. It had 15,000 views. So who knows what it's at now? I mean, it could be at 16. Who knows? I hope that thing gets a week, million or more. That'd be amazing for that. Because I was checking all his other videos. It's already outpaced his other videos. So this thing is already okay. Okay. Listen, I'm not suggesting you do bring it up. Okay. But I do want to come out of the flat earth closet a little more than what you're doing. Step out of your comfort zone. It's not comfortable. Listen, I'm going to city council. I had to get comfortable going on camera. I had to get comfortable going live. And now here's another one. I have to get comfortable with standing guard at this flag I'm gonna stand upside down. I'm gonna stand guard. I'm gonna defend this flag upside down. No flag while I'm there. And then when I'm done for the day, I'll take the flag down, but I'll be right there guarding that. I'll guard that flag with one sign that says firmament. I'm nervous. I'm out of my comfort zone doing that. But guess what? I'll get over it. 'Cause I get over everything else. Yay! You got some flat Earth kids. Yay! You got some flat Earth kitties. Oh, the truth of flat Earth. Yay! 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 How old are your kids? Are they in school? Out of school? That's cool. Mama sharing the good news with her children. That's awesome. Piper Bear, are you? I don't know if she said she was leaving or not. But Piper Bear, how's things in the UK with you? Because you said you were having a hard time coming out with you don't want to be mocked. I know it's hard. You're gonna listen. There's no way around it. I don't know how to tell you any different. Okay, all right, yeah. So the one that's 18, are they in school right now, or that was that last year, or are they in college too? Well, you got a 20-year-old too. They might cut might college age. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And if you have told your kid, tell me what their response. Tell me what your kids' response were when you told them about the biblical flat Earth. You know what I should do? I should like interview a bunch of kids, right? That'd be cool, right? Interview a bunch of kids. Because kids, you ever watch some kid those things where the kids like say anything? Those the kids will say anything and it's funny. Man, them kids. I used to be a school bus driver. I used to be a school. I had preschoolers at one time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what's up. Now, did you wake them up or did they wake you up? How did you wake you up or was it the other way around? So everybody knows I'm talking to Charity, and she's a little bit shy, which is it's understand being a shy flat earther, but we got to step it up a notch. Okay, it says my daughter had to take an astrology. She would bring her homework out. We would laugh. Oh, okay, right, right. And I look back. I had a stepdaughter, right? Oh, oldest and your youngest. So you're Hey, tell your family to subscribe. If you got flat earthers, if you have flat earthers in your family, or people you know that are, tell them to come over and subscribe to my channel. We need more biblical flat earthers. All right, we need to unite, and that's cool. At least you have, at least you got somebody by your side. I'm the only biblical earther in my family. The only biblical earther on both sides, moms and dads. I'm the only I'm the only one. So that's praiseworthy that you have at least one who knows the truth. That's great. Listen, that's breaking news, man. Mother, I don't know if it's your daughter or if it's your son, but whatever it is, that's gross. Would caught that, but they probably did. All right. Anyway, so now it's on live. Like I said, you didn't get me raw cut. The beard. Um, you woke your mom. Like I talked to my mom too, just like that little old lady. She like that little old lady, but I don't think my mom's told anybody about it. Now she has asked me to give her the scripture list and stuff. So I did show her in scripture and all that stuff. But my mom received it, but the same though. It's weird though. It's weird to say it like that. My mom did receive it, but here's the whole thing. If I were to tell my mom's earth flat again, she would probably act like she's hearing it for the first time again. If that makes any sense. If that makes any sense. So if I were to say, "Hey mom, the earth is flat," it'd be I know my mom, I know how she is. It would be like hearing it like, "Oh really? What's the scripture?" She would want to she'd be asking me the same questions. You know what I mean? I just know how my mom is. But whatever. So I don't have anybody to share it with really. I mean, it's great. I'm glad she received it with joy. When my mom did receive it, but the parable with the seeds. Well, you know, the one was received with joy, but it was quickly taken away by the fowl of the air. That's what it seems like with my mom. It seems like as soon as I told her, it was just taken away, and there's no growth from it. I mean, I could be wrong. I have not talked to my mom in a year. Who knows? Who knows? My mom could have her own YouTube channel. If I found out if my mom was YouTubing, that'd be the craziest thing. If my mom turned out to be as fired up over flat Earth as I was, and she's down not that far from Syracuse. Um, anyway, could you imagine my mom? I mean, it'd be something we could share. Donnie, how to see the moon with your telescope? Now, this is a very cheap telescope, and it does a pretty good job. I can zoom right in. You zoom right in there. I mean, it's not going to get as close. I think it might get. I think it might get as close as like maybe because it's pretty long. All right, so the optical on this is not really that bad. So the longer these are, the more you can see, the bigger you can see, whatever. So basically, I would say it's comparable from what I've seen through the moon. It's kind of a little less powerful than the P900 or the P1000, just slightly under its optical power. So let me see what it says. Not really. I mean, it's cheap. I mean, but I mean, it's simple. All right, it's simple. I mean, it's just lenses. Lenses put at a distance. All right, and then you follow different distances. So It's not that bad, and for something that was free, it works excellent. Now, if I this did come with a camera that I could attach. I could take the focal lens out of here, and this is 25 millimeter lens. I don't know if you can see. That was this lens. This is the lens I like to use anything with. It seems to be the best for what I like. All right, if anybody can see what that lens is. But I have a camera that it came with. It's right here, and it plugs into a laptop. But this thing was so old in the box. This thing was brand new, sitting in the box for like 10 years. So nothing I have is gonna be comparable to it. But what I have done, I did a test run, and I will do this. I'll put a video up. I have taken and set my telescope up, right? And then right here by the eyepiece, the tripod with my other camera. And then I take that camera and I focus it right down that lens. And I have with my GoPro down this camera. I have done it, and it turned out not bad. It turned out pretty decent. Um, I still could do that, but it takes a long time to set up because I got to set the telescope up, and then I got to set up the other tripod. And meanwhile, I got to do it fast enough because I'm slowly creeping out of view. So if I take too long, the telescope's not going to be on the moon again. And I'm telling you, it takes a minute to get it hover that camera exactly over that lens. But when I do it, I can get a nice clear picture. I'm trying to put this little screw back. It's not working out. Listen, it's not bad. Okay. Okay. This is off topic. Have I seen the series Chosen? No, I have not seen this. What is it on? What's it on, Jay Sovey? I have not seen it. I've never even heard of The Chosen. So it's a series? It's like a mini series? It's on Pure Flex or the Chosen app. I don't even know what either one of those are. I don't, or the Chosen app. What, okay, explain to me so I don't have to click off my laptop here. Explain to me what the Chosen ones are. What is that series about? Angel Vids. Angel Vids. What do you mean Angel Vids? I know like Angel Vid, like what do you mean like real actual like I've heard of Pure Flex, isn't that like a Christian based thing? Haven't heard about that. I mean it sounds like it would be. Look, Purex. It seems like it'd be a Christian thing. Biblical of Jesus, the chosen. No, I had to check it out maybe. I mean, I don't know. Listen, I'm so busy now. I don't even watch my normal shows I watch. There's a lot of shows that I normally watch that I don't watch. Like, here's one of my favorite shows. Listen, my favorite show on YouTube. My favorite show on YouTube. Nobody's probably going to guess what it is, but it has nothing to do with flat Earth. I tune in week after week, and I've been watching the show for year after year. Before YouTube, I used to watch it when I had cable years ago, when one of the plays, or just wherever I could watch it. I love watching the show Gold Rush. You know Gold Rush, where they're up in Canada and they're digging for gold? I've always loved that show. I tune into Gold Rush every single week, no matter what, except for when it comes out on Fridays, right? I never watched that episode Friday until yesterday. So I was 2 days late. I'd never it's never been 2 days late me watching a Gold Rush show. I'm so wrapped up doing Kingdom work going live that I don't have time to watch my shows that I like. But there'll be time. I mean, I'll be taking a break again here soon. Okay, listen. So far, we have the chats. The chats have gained information. Listen, I just learned about that 102-year-old lady earlier because of the chat. Because someone said, "Hey, check that 102-year-old lady out." You know what I mean? And then it turned out to be the greatest testimony I've ever heard in my life. You know what I mean? Come on. So I will be checking in the chosen. Good question. Good question. I'm glad we got some conversation going on. High Desert Exile. Are you on? Are you? What are you on? What are you on exile from? What are you running from? I'm just going by your name, man. Oh, High Desert. That seems like you ran off to the desert to be in exile, to be hidden away. I don't even know. I'm just saying. I'm just talking about your name, man. Exile. Do do do. So I don't know, guys. We got anything else we want to talk about here? So we got some good information about the Chosen, and I should check out the Chosen. Yeah, I don't even know who that is or what that is. Like I told you, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you when it's my opinion, and when I don't know, I'm gonna tell you I don't know. All right. All right, people. That's gonna be it for today. We're gonna do only an hour and 8 minutes today. Oh, maybe longer. Nate's back. Almost decided to cut it short. Where are you? Wasn't that ever since Netflix made a show with Jesus as what? They made a show with Jesus as a gay man? I don't think any Christian should be subscribed to it. Nate is on point, and all right, Nate, you're right. I did hear about show making Jesus gay. I did hear about that. Now, come on, really, really? I mean, really? There, we're going there. People are actually going there. Wow. Piper Bear, Piper just watched the 102-year-old lady. Piper, we love you. Isn't that such a great thing? Piper Bear. Look what Piper Bear just said about watching that 102-year-old lady's testimony. She says, just watched the testimonial. I bawled my eye. I watched that thing twice today, and each time I cried watching it. So that's awesome, Piper Bear. Watched it. Nate, Nate. If you haven't seen the 102-year-old uh, lady giving her testimony about Christ's creation and how she was taught that the earth was flat in school, and then after the Great War, how they were taught, she wakes up. She wakes up live on camera, and it is the most powerful flat earth Jesus Christ testimony I have ever heard. What that lady says is amazing. I feel more confident now about talking. Yay! So it's been a day or two, and Piper Bear was telling me she was uncomfortable. So she's growing in confidence of the Lord. Yay! All right, that's where our strength comes from. Okay, Piper Bear. Our strength comes from the Lord. Right? He'll give us the confidence. All right. He'll help you out, girl. He'll help you out. All right. He helps me out. He helps you out. He helps everybody out. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, Nate has not seen that video, but yeah, do not watch that and drive. You're gonna be crying. You're not gonna be able to see the road. Yeah. Do not driving, dude. Don't even listen to it. Don't even listen to it driving. Don't even listen to that. You will be crying. There's not one person too about who've seen this video that said they didn't cry about it. And it's that powerful. So I'm glad Piper Bear is giving confidence, everybody. You know what I mean? This is what this channel is made for. We are here to be edified by. We are here for edification. We're here to share what's going on in the flat earth community. We're not here to debate the globe, are we? No. This ain't no debating channel. That's old news. Debates, I ain't debating. But genuine question, absolutely ask away. Because I'll know the difference between genuine and debate real quick. This is a biblical flat earth channel. All right. That's what we're doing here. That's right. No debate need right. There's none. There's none. There is none. There's no reason. It's just a waste of time to debate about it. We got time for that. What we got time for? Hey, Danielle. It's flat rechecked. It's flat rechecked this here. Danielle. In my playlist, I don't know if you've seen this yet. It's called The Most Powerful Testimony I've Ever Seen. It's a video of a 102-year-old lady waking up to flat earth. 102 waking up. It is the most powerful. It's a 9-minute video. Piper Bear just went it. Just went to go see it. She cried. I cried. Everyone cried who watched this video. So if you have not seen the testimony of the 102-year-old lady talking about flat Earth and how she was taught that it was flat before the Great War, and then after the Great War, they were teaching the globe. Okay, I watched it, cried both times. Now, Danielle, did you cry when you watched it the first time? Let's see if Danielle cried. Danielle, did you cry when you watched? I did. I on live. I watched it on live for the first time, and you could see tears dripping off my face watching it. It was beautiful. It was the most cutest little lady ever. I love it. I just want to go give her a hug. You know what I mean? Every time, yeah. Both time I watched it twice, cried both times. I was thinking about this lady. I know, right? I mean, come on. I just want to like that's the sweetest thing that we needed that. And guess what? If it wasn't for my channel, I never would have found out. Piper Bear would not have found out. And guess what? Truth Seeker Nate, he's gonna when he gets home, he's gonna play it because he's driving. Dude, I've been listening or watching this while driving at all. That video, you will be crying. You're gonna have to pull over. You're not gonna be able to see. All right, your eyes are gonna be watering, be crying. You're not gonna be able to see nothing. So do not watch that video if you're driving or listen to it. Don't even listen to it in the background. It'll break your heart still. Heart up, man. Now this video, because I watched it with my children and they got teary eyed. Yeah, yeah. It was so great. He had like that light, faint music in the background. Like he did it perfect. Like he put it like perfect. It's that light, faint music he's got, man. It sets the tone. That little background music he's got. So I want to mail you, honey. Absolutely. What book do you want to mail me? Or what book? Is it a book about other books? Like something, I don't know. A book. Well, you know where my address is. Well, you know, I could text Nate. I can give you my address. I mean, it's on all my videos anyway. I'll text it to you. Y'all know. And not only that, the story about the World's Fair when they first lit up New York City and all the lights and how she went from darkness to light. Like, whoa, whoa. I was there with her. I was there. I, I was right in there with her, man. I could, I was right there at the World's Fair when they turned the lights on with her when she said that. I could imagine, and then the light. I mean, wow. I mean, how powerful is that? No, about biblical or flat Earth. Okay. No, I was just making a joke about a book about other books. No, it was just really funny there. Sometimes I say things that I think are funny because they are funny. But anyway, so my flat Earth friends. Ah, thank you, Sarah. Piper Bear, Piper Bear. I'm glad I got to share that video with you. Share that video with people. Piper Bear, Piper Bear. Share, show people that video. Let that video do your talking for you. So, sorry, I'm on a Wi-Fi connection. It's not so good. Until I get a budget, I will have to deal with it. So let that little old lady's testimony. Listen, I want to bring that to city council meeting and make everybody watch that video. It'd be like the cute. That'd be the best. All right. Thanks for tuning in, Sarah. All right. Thanks, Piper Bear. Take care out there in the UK. All right. Um, if anybody got any more questions, I know it's not that long of one today. We've only just gone over an hour today, but I'm gonna be. And guess what? It's early. It's 6 o'clock. You know what that means? I'll be live later. I'll be going live later. So, guys wanna come back later? I'll be here. All right. I'll do the same thing. I'll try to put up a little notification. I don't know why sometimes people get them and get them. I don't know. Um, I don't know. But we've had a really good Flat Earth News Day. Like today's been on fire. Today's been a fire day for news. Like the news in the Flat Earth community is amazing. And I love everyone who's tuned in. I got 13 likes so far. That's awesome. That means we've had at least 13 genuine biblical flat earthers come in and like my page. Because you know, if you're not a biblical flat earther, there's no like that video. Yes. As a matter of fact, Nate, who is Truth Seek, told me all about Dean Odell. I talked to Nate last night. Nate and I did an interview on the phone, and you can watch that later if you want. It's in the other one there. Uh, but Nate turned me on over down to Alabama's channel. I like to call him the pastor in Alabama. I call him because there's another pastor in Pennsylvania. So I could Pennsylvania pastor, Alabama pastor, right? But yeah, I just about Dean Odell. I guess it's Odell, not Odell, or maybe it is Odell or Odell. I don't know, but either way, um, yeah. So there, look, Nate. Nate's already. Yeah, Nate told me about this guy. So that's cool. That's cool. Yep, yep. So anybody else got anything? So bye, Danielle. Listen, you weren't here that long, Danielle, but I'm glad you tuned in. I will be live later. I have a notification before I come live again. I'm so glad to see everybody tuned in. Look, all my favorite people here. Hold on a second. I'm listening here because people have earned my respect. So, that one, that person gets, and I don't know why I haven't done this yet. Bingo. We have a couple people who got a wrench. So that means, you know what? That means I respect you people. I mean, I just love you guys, man. You guys are, you know what's up. Flat Earthers, you proved it to me. All right. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Thanks, Nate. Thank you, Nate. All right, everybody. We're losing the viewers, so it's time to end it. See you later.